up, Sean? I've got another house combination for you today. Before I get into that, I want to let everyone know that I'm starting an email list, a house email list in 2017. My email address is bjerks@gmail.com. It's in the description. If you're interested in getting on the email list, send me a message and I'll put you on. Basically, I want to update people on when I'm teaching, additional teaching opportunities that I might offer. If you're interested in booking me for a workshop or a teaching opportunity, let me know, email me. This will also help give my current students additional stuff to practice. I don't necessarily teach this in class, as well as people that haven't taken my class, perspective into how I teach. So if you're intimidated in starting a new dance class or trying house, but you do want to try it in the back of your head, maybe this gives you a little bit more perspective into what you can expect from class. So send me an email if you want. This step today is a pivoting step, and we're going to add a spin to it as a way to just give you a different way to play with it. It's a step that I see a lot of people use in house, in hip-hop dance and dance hall and choreography. So this might give you a different way to play with it. So the basic step, and I learned this from Jardy Santiago, so he teaches it a certain way. I'm going to teach it similarly, but maybe a little bit different. You know, if this is the first time you've seen it, you basically want to pivot on your heels. Okay, your toes are free, and you're going to be going side to side. So basic, here, here. I'm picking up my toes, up, down, down. Okay, that's the basic. When I get used to like transferring my weight back and forth, I'm going to actually pick up one foot and still pivoting this. I'm going to try to make this foot land at the same time. So as I push up, I'm going to transfer my weight to this heel and land, and land, and land, and land. Two things I think about: I try to keep my knees a little bit bent. I try not to be locked, okay, because that doesn't make the move look right. I also try to keep my hands up in front of my body, because that's going to give me a little more control over how I transfer my weight, especially when we go into the turn. Okay, it's good to have your hands up. So let's try adding a turn to this step. You can do it back and forth, but we're going to add a turn after the second pivot. So we're going to pivot twice. 1, 2. I'm going to pivot a third time, but I'm going to start to turn. Instead of just stepping in, I'm going to step over. 3 and 4. I finish the pivot. Okay? So I'm pivoting all 4 times. 1, 2. This is a pivot as well. 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can see when I go into my turn, I'm using my arms to give myself some momentum. Instead of keeping them down here, I keep them up here. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. The last detail I'm going to give you with this, in between each pivot, you can add a little kick. Okay, this the way I learned this, you actually tap with it. It kind of gives the illusion that you're doing a lot more than is actually happening, almost like you're skating on ice. Some people also do this motion with a little kick. And I like to do this variation with the kick just because it gives me a little more momentum to go into the turn. So here's what I mean. Pivot. I'm basically kicking in between each pivot. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So try that slow before you do it fast. When I go into the turn, 1 and 2 and, you have to make this kick really quick. Once it goes out, you have to pull it back. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Really quick shout out, the music I was playing comes from a SoundCloud mix from two resident Boston DJs. They call themselves TCC, the Couple's Couple. Alex and Stina, they are a real life couple. They throw down really hard, and you can download this mix. I believe it's volume 7 on their SoundCloud account. Look them up, TCC. That's another thing that if you sign up for my email list, I will give you information about different sources of house music, along with everything else. So, like I said, my name is Sean. Sign up for the email list if you're interested, and hope to see you in 2017. Peace.